I'm going to go through some notes here, and I'll give that to Nick at the end, and you can get a copy of it later on. But I'd suggest that you make your own notes straight up. It's well done being here. Okay, it's constant education as a coach. I still go to clinics today. You know, I've been coaching for over 30 years. I started coaching under 10s. I've coached under 10s, 12, girls, boys. I've coached senior women, senior men. So I've had everything that you've had problems when you got half a court and 4 people turn up to practice. And we have the same problem, not so much turning up to practice, but we have the same problems at the elite level where they don't pass the ball, the spacings, they forget where to go. So it's a lot of simpler things that happens at your level still happens at our level. Okay, so we are going to go through for the next 30 minutes the best offense in the world. You know what it is? Fast break. Okay? And there's some principles that we use. And if you can master that, you'll get some opportunities. And just to give you some short facts, we've got a good staff. We've got 4 full-time coaches at the Wildcats. So we actually stat how we convert from defense to offense. Okay? From defense to offense. It's like our defense, we were the best defensive team in the league last year. And actually the 4 times that we won the championship, we have been. But we want to turn that into points. Okay, it's no use being a great defensive team if you don't turn it into points. At the end of the game, the scoreboard tells, right? And we talk about our conversion rate. And we want to try and get that to 65%. If you're doing that, you're a rock star. We didn't get that last year, but we certainly got close to it, right? And there's some principles that I'll go through here today to make sure you get a great shot offensively when you have a numbers advantage. And then we'll go through some spacing and some early offense, and hopefully we can get through it. Okay, let's just get everyone half court. Okay, give me one defender. One defender, I want 2 lines. 2 lines. Okay, so this is a basic, just jump in the paint there. This is a basic 2-on-1, but we certainly have principles with this, okay? So let's just go and play 2-on-1. You only need, give me 1 ball. See how you go. Normal fast break. See how you go. Good, good, good. All right, next one up. One stay there, defense. Next one up. Go, 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 go. Whoop, that's all right. Stay next defender, next defender. These guys haven't warmed up, so I'm giving them grace. Go, go. Okay, go. Next one, next one, next one. Next one. Yep, go. Nice. Stop there. All right, so that's 5 times we got 1 layup. 5 times to get a score, so that's a 20% conversion rate. That's pretty poor. Okay, pretty poor. All right, so let's get some principles here. Come with me up here. So I'm the ball handler, okay, and we want 15, 20 feet spacing, and which is what we call the pro lane, from keyway to keyway, okay, and probably just a little bit here. We don't want to be too close that he can guard 2, okay, and we don't want too far away that it's a long pass, right? So now I have a ball and a direct line to the rim as a driving lane, okay, direct line. So I'm going straight in, I can use a fake. He doesn't move on defense, I'm attacking the ring, okay? I'm attacking the ring hard and going at it. Okay, he's now thinks I'm going to go for a drive. As soon as I get to here, now I want this pass, okay? I want the pass, bounce pass, and a layup. So we're getting the layup every single time. Most of the people the kids came through, got into this here, and tried to make, you know, a Magic Johnson pass. The young kids don't know who that is these days, but yeah, we want to make a decision early. And come back further, we want to give the ball up. If I'm matched with my skill, if I'm with a big guy, I'm going to keep the ball. But if I'm matched, I'm going to move the defense. The defense move, but we want to make that decision right here, okay? Let's see how we go. Make the decision before you get the foul line. Go. 2-on-1. Good. Next one. D it up. Go. Guys, good. Take it up strong. Good. Go. Next up, who's defense? Oh, good, keep going. Next one. So what's that, five hits right there. So we're making the decision early before we get to the paint. Okay, there's nothing worse I don't like, and there's a couple of skilled players that get here and they do this and they throw it around. It's really good when it's 2 points, but when it's not, they're gonna hear from me. Okay, all right, let's go 3 on 2. So 2 defenders. Some principles on this, okay? Just come up and do a tandem, just so you're gonna stop the ball early. Yeah, good. Come up the 3-point line. All right, let's get in front of the ball. Same thing. We wanna pass the ball before half court. Okay, if I can get this kick ahead, get into here and kick ahead, go. We're trying to get the 2-on-1 on the back person. Okay? So go, so you're driving lane, passing lane. I'm staying here for the kick back 3. Okay, if you come here, I've got to pass over. Okay, so come back here. Let me run point. So I'm getting this break and I'm passing the ball, you're going down. Yep, quick. You're gonna make a decision before you get to the foul line. Okay, you're either got to pass, just stay there, stay here. I've engaged, you make a pass right now, and we're in 2-on-1. Okay, come back. So you drop down, and I'm stepping into this for a 3. Okay, I don't want, and sometimes it happens, come in. This guy goes, just stay in the paint, dribbles the ball all the way, comes into here, throws, keeps on going through. Charge foul when you got a 3 on 2. Okay, we don't want this guy to cut in. We want great spacing out there. Okay, staying around. Now, you've guarded the ball. You've dropped. I've just hit 3 threes. What do you do? All right, and then bang. So we're getting the layup or an open 3. Okay, you've got to move the ball fast though from half court. Just move back, move back. Move back to that volleyball line, is it? Yeah, right there, okay? Let's see how we go. Now, 2 outside people, you're staying on defense. Okay, 2 outside on defense. Ready, here we go. Shot, rebound, good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, out, next one. 2 defense, here we go. Good, up, up. Good, next one up. Kick it back, good, good, good. All right, just stay there. Okay, so again, there was one there with 4 passes in it. In a fast break, you're gonna get 4 passes. You're probably gonna win the game by 20, you know. You're probably gonna get 1, 2 passes and get into your early offense. All right, now, I'll just give you a quick one on defense. How to defend this. Come down, just slow down, just walk down. Yep, okay, so what we do here, come up here in a tandem. We will go back line first pass, you're dropping. Okay, all the time. We don't give layups up, okay? We don't want to give any layups up at all defensively. The pass goes back, you're guarding that pass. Okay, and we're staying there, and we should be running back to fill up. So 2 passes, we want to be back. What we don't want to do is stay there. Go back to the defense. Pass, come up, just stay there, just stay there. And give this layup up. Okay, a layup is 100% chance. We'll give the jump shot up 50%. So Michael Jordan shot 50, I think it was 50.2 or 50.9 for his career. We'll give that shot up, as long as it's a 2, but we won't give the layup up. Okay, just something to work on defense. Okay, all right, doing well. Okay, all right, let's get a line right here with the ball and a line right out there with the ball. No ball. Okay, we do these warm-up drills every day. Okay, this one here, you're going to do exact here. You're going to get it, you're going to sweep through with the step. Okay, I've got the ball here, I'm sweeping through, right foot, right hand, getting to the elbow, you're drifting to the corner, banging on pass and right hand shot. Okay, catch and shoot. This guy that's getting ready to catch and shoot, we call drop and load, okay? Get in here, drop your ass down, load your hands up, and I want you to get the perfect pass and hit my palm, okay? And I'm catching it ready and a quick release. Okay, here we go, follow your shot. Sweep, we want to sweep it through. Sweep, right hand, right foot. Dribble hard. Here we go, it's my fault. Pass just going from there. So right foot, right hand. You got it, right foot, right hand. You're not touching the ball with your left hand. That pass was too low. I want the perfect pass for the shooter. Good, follow, next up. Good job. Right hand, right foot. Good, good, good. Keep going. Try not to touch the ball with your left hand. Here we go. Drop and load, drop and load, drop and load, drop and load. See how they're catching the ball and there's a lot of movement around there? See, what you're really trying to do is get them down and ready, so that ball comes, I'm ready, the quick release. Okay, hold it up. Good. Now, what I want to do is a scrape. I get the ball high and I'm scraping through with my foot and arm. Just depending. So I've got the ball, come up. Okay. Here I've got the ball, I'm scraping through, leg, same thing, bang, touching. Okay, here we go. Let's scrape this time. Ball across the nose. Right foot, right hand. Left foot. Good. It's all right, keep working at it. Scrape, good. Bang, good. Good. Try not to touch it with your left hand. One hand dribble, one hand pass, work on your skills. Scrape across, be violent. Scrape it across, foot, yeah. Good, good. Dribble, drive to the elbow, good. So we'll make some shots to warm up. We might make 11, might make it 20, and go for it. Okay, we might make 3 in a row, then move on to the next one, okay? So some good warm-up drills. Okay, keep going, keep going, keep going. Okay. Okay, now I want a line over here. Let's go out to where, yep, line there. It's still a line here. This line over there. Okay, we're going to drag behind. So same thing, you got to scrape or sweep, hard drive, and you're lifting back, and I want a hook pass. Okay, hook pass straight on. Ready? You're catching and shoot. Go. Good, that was slow motion, but let's go. Let's do a sweep, hard drive, and a hook pass. Good, violently, violent drive, come back up. Hands up, good, drop and load, be ready, drop and load, drop and load. Good, one hand, one hand, one hand. Now I'm going to piece all these together in a minute, okay, out of our offense, out of our early offense. Good, good. Keep going, keep going. Hook pass, good. Get a good pass, concentrate on your passes. Drop and load, hands ready. Good, get your feet ready. Good, good, good. Good, okay, hold it up. Same again, so we might work on the corner shot one time, we might lift up on the drag. Now I want 2 lines. 2 lines. So we are. Now, I don't know where the pass is going. Okay, so you're either got to pass it to the corner or pass it, a hook pass on the lift, on the drag up. Okay, your call. Lift, good. Crash it, rebound it, rebound it, rebound it. Next one, here we go. Good. Crash it, rebound, 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 rebound. Good. Good. Sweep, good. Good. So they're starting to get a little bit of rhythm now. The movement without the ball, the catch, the passes, hitting the target, moving target, dropping their butt. Ball handling is probably not good enough, so I would emphasise this on doing this aggressively, okay, and getting past, head and shoulders past your defender. Good, mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. Let's make three more. Here we go, three more, good, there's one. Hook pass, good, step into it, follow through. Good, let's one, good. One, see if we can get three. Good, two, good. Good. Good, one more, here we go, crunch time, money time. Who's got the shot in money? Here we go. Good, that's all right, keep working at it, keep working at it, keep working at it. One more. Good, time's up, good job, good job. They did pretty well first up, okay? But you're working on your skills, your ball handling, your shot release, moving, passing. It's a really good warm-up. So we would do right hand, next day we do left hand. Next day we'll get up and make 30. Follow up, every shot's got to be made. We emphasise offensive rebound, not being spectators out there. Sometimes we might do D-trans, have a coach at half court, shot goes up, he's got defensive responsibilities. Okay, so you always add in there a simple, good warm-up drill. Great job. Okay, let's put the basketballs over here and on two lines. Stay there. All right, now we're going to piece all this together and get 5 people working together, okay? I think any time that you can pass the ball over half court, I think you're going to have a good offense, all right? Most defensive teams try to take that away from you, but you're putting the defense on the back foot, all right? So now we've got to drive and drift, okay? Drive and drift. Ball's kicked to the wing. I want to rip, right foot, right hand. Okay, I've got the ball, right foot, right hand, putting the ball out in front. None of this standing up and putting it here. You're trying to get past your defender. Defend me. So I've got the ball here. Okay, I've got it, now I'm putting it here. Right foot, right hand. Okay, I'm looking for a drive. Okay, he's pushed me underneath. You drift to the corner. Drive, drift, and now your shot. Okay, so you start up, drifting down, drop, and load. Ready? Here we go. Drive and drift. Right hand, right foot, good. Good, good, good. Next, drive, drift. Good, hard drive through. You want to keep on going through the elbows. Keep going. Good, good passes. You want to drive through the block as much as we can. Good, good. Drive, drift. Drive, drift. Drive, drift. Drive, drift. Hands ready, be a shooter over here. Be a shooter. Load it up. Good. Make one more. Held up. Now, put your hand up if you have this and the kid steps out of court. You have that? God, I hate that. Okay, we had a great move and this, you know, it's right here, and then we often say if you're going to, well, in Perth, our closest city is Adelaide. If you're going to Adelaide, why go to Sydney first, then to Adelaide? All right, so you're here and then they go backwards and then they go forwards. Here, I just start straight away, their footwork's not that good. That's something that you've got to work on honestly. So we're getting it here, sometimes we get it, then they juggle their feet and get comfortable. All right, you've got to plant, you're here. Okay, it's going down, you're dropping, you're dropping, you're dropping. Here, now I'm ready to go, I haven't even got the ball yet. Okay, that ball comes into that pocket, shot pocket, and I'm extending. We want a quick release on that thing. Okay, see how we go. Let's get another couple. Hands ready, and I would rather a long two than a turnover. Okay, a long two, foot on the line, that's okay. Okay, it's not the perfect world, but we'll take a long two than a turnover. Good, stop there. Nice. All right, now I want 3 lines. Stay there, one more line here. Okay, so we're saying this is the point guard. Now, you're drifting, I want an extra pass. This is when you know you've got a good team. Drive, drift. We call this shot here the pocket. Okay, just stay right there. Extra pass, rotation's coming. I'm at you. Pass it to your teammate, you've got to step into a 3 now. Okay, here we go. This is a pocket pass, and I'll explain that in a minute. Yep. Extra, good. Good, next up, here we go. Good, good. Don't go too far down, stretch to the defense. Okay, we should be getting this around here. Good, extra, good. We want to get an uncontested shot by moving our ball. Good. 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 One more, let's make one more. Foot ready. Good, get them up, next one up. Go, go, go. Good, extra. Good, see if we make one more. All close, last one, last one. All right, okay, now you can pass to either one, okay? Now I want to catch and shoot. Catch and shoot. Now, I'm coming in here, come down, give me the ball. Okay, coming down, you're taking now. The defender's done a great job. My next part is here, looking at this pass. Okay, and sometimes you'll see a good Euro pass, a good point guard Euro come in there and jump and bang. Okay, so pass either one. Catch and shoot, catch and shoot. Good, catch, shoot. Next one up. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good, drive, right hand, working on your ball hand and catch and shoot. A lot of them are catching and then resetting and getting it. It's just so slow. Okay, you want to be ready beforehand. Good. Hands loaded. Good, now make the extra. Whoever gets the pass, pass the other teammate. Extra. Don't step out of court. Good. Keep going. Here we go. Don't step out of court. Stay in court. Stay in court. Stay in court right now. Stay in court right now. That's it. Good. Extra. Good. Good. Here we go. Drive, drift, extra, uncontested shot. Okay, hold it there. Good. So again, we will talk about our D-trans out of this. If we're running through the elbows, if we're getting back, or if we're crashing the glass. But we certainly don't want this person just standing right here, okay, on the shot. That's another day defense. Okay, all right, one more out of this. Now, I want you to drive hard, step back. You're going to drag behind the ball. Okay, you are going to drive here. You defend me. Bang, they've done a great job, great job, great job. I'm here. Now I'm going to drop step. That's my safety valve. I got 1, 2, safety valve. Okay, here we go. Just 2 lines now. 2 lines. Yep. Drive your sorry, my fault. Drive and you're replacing. Drag. Go. Drag, catch and shoot. Drop step. Good. Pass, shot. Good. Next one. Go. Drop step. Drop step. Good. Here we go. Good. Drive it. Good. 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 Protect it. Good. Get all the way there. Good. Good. Okay, hold it up. So I'm giving you a lot here. I'm trying to get everything in this 30-minute short time. Give me a post player. Give me 3 on the wing. Post player, 1 ball. Okay, now we're going to do 2 things with the post. First one, we're going to open up to the post. So you've got to drift, you're in the pocket, okay? So you're Jesse Wagstaff looking around, looking for that shot and give me the option shooting. Now you're the post guy, all right? So come up there and play defense on me. So driving, So, yep, and I'm going to drop step here. I'm going to allow him up for a layup if I can. I'm trying to push him up the lane. Yep, and I'm drop stepping. Okay, a bit like a shepherd. You got to do a little bit subtle though, because those guys down there love calling this one. All right, now get around the other side. I just scored 4 points on you. What are you going to do now? Drive, bang. I'm going to set here. Same thing, and I'm going to step through, scrape, and finish on the other side of the bucket. You're drifting, you're in the pocket. Okay, see how we go. You're on the post, you're offense. Step through. Oh, unselfish. Good. I like you. Nice, and a 3. Good job, well done. Here we go. Post, I need a post. Post up, post up. Give me one. Yeah, good. Hard drive, go. Good. Nice. Good job. Yep, post. Yep, good. Drive. Come up, step through here. You want to step through, bang. Up, here we go. Step up to the circle there. Come back, you got to give him some space, okay? So here you got to give him some space and stretch your defender now. Okay, your defender's helping, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Here we go. Good, good, good. One more. Good pass. Okay, all right, now, give me the post. Saying this guy's a good 3-point shooter, okay? So we're gonna stretch. So you're gonna drive, I'm 1, 2, and then I'm turning around here for this pass. You're drifting, you're the pocket. Okay, here we go. Pass it to anybody. Good, shot, crash it. Clean it up, good. Off, next 4, post up. Yep. Good. Shot, rebound, crash it. Finish it up. Good, next up. Good. Good, keep going. Okay, all right. Cleaned up. All right, now give me 5. Point guard, trailer, wing, post. 5. Okay, so we're going to piece them all together. Good. So you got the ball. So now we want to drive. Okay, we call it drive and drift. Pass. We want you to stay inside. You're the post. You're going to drag behind. You're the pocket. Okay, and you're drifting to the corner. I want you to give the extra pass. Ready? Extra pass, and we're a shot. Ready? Here we go. Bang, drive. Extra, good. Crash it, 2 extras. Shot, rebound. Next 5, we ready. Ball at the top, post. Drive, pocket up here, you're up here. Good, extra. Good, yep. Who's the post? Need a post. Good, drive, drift and spacing. Oop. Yeah. Clean it up. Okay, hold it up there, good. Set up again, 5. Got the ball, your trying, just move over here. Good, perfect. And that line there, okay? So, now, pass to the wing, it's all covered. Okay, there's nothing there. You see your teammate all alone. This guy's gone the double team. Skip pass. Okay, they're closing out on you, all right? You're in a hard drive baseline. You're at the front of the circle. You're drifting. You're in the pocket. You're dragging behind. Okay, go back. Here we go. Kick ahead. Not there. Skip pass. Good. Hard drive baseline. Drift. Good. Next 5. Good pass, alley-oop, like it. Here we go. Post, needs a post. Hang on, need a post. Good. Skip pass. Good. Drive. Front of the rim. Good. Nice. Next up, here we go. Good. Drive. Extra. Extra. And you would come up to the top here looking for the extra as well. Good job. Stay there. Good. Just last one. Same thing now. Well, let's just pass it here. Just say they were open, all right? And you got this defender's running out, but the middle is wide open. Same thing. Now, you are going to go underneath the bucket. I'm driving through the elbows. I'm trying to get on the rim, okay? The big fella comes and help. You got to dump off. You got to drift. You got the pocket. And you're my escape dribble back here for a pass, okay? Here, just step back a little bit. Last one. Good. Drive middle. Good. Dump. Good. One more. Post. I need a post. Need a post. Rim runner. Someone in the post. Yeah, go. Doesn't matter. Skip pass over here. Kick over here. Middle penetration. Underneath. Good. Okay, hold it up. Good job. Bring it in, guys. Bring it in. Come on, give them a round of applause. Thanks a lot. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers. Well done. You guys really improved just in that short time. Well done. Good job. Well done. Well done. So there's some principles there, okay? And you just got to break it down, even in your own offense. Just break down on what you want to work on. The better fundamentals you are, the better skilled you're going to get, and hopefully the quality shots that you get. Okay, fast break is the best offense when you've got numbers advantage, but you really want to convert and hurt the opposition. It's a quick 30 minutes. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Pass on the next one.
Okay, good evening. Thank you for having me. I'm very happy to be here and to share some thoughts. We have limited time, so I'll try to share. The subject I was given was defense in the full court and the half court. So in 30 minutes, I'll probably want to share just a few ideas and thoughts. When it doesn't matter what kind of subject you give me, it can be matchup zone or something that has to do with some crazy offense. For me, it always comes down to a few little nuances and a few details and individual things. So this is probably what I will try to present here. As you could see now, I think that everybody in the whole world right now is playing pretty much the same kind of offense. And everybody is trying to manufacture the same kind of shots. And the good teams are the ones that are successful in creating a lot of perimeter looks, spot situations, not necessarily take every look, but create a lot of situations where the defense is separated on the three-point line, and it's either a shot or a drive. All over the world, the best EuroLeague teams are the ones that create the most spot shots and also take a lot of shots, obviously, in high percentage. So I believe that from the defensive standpoint, the point A would be that the teams that don't need to separate as much, that these are the teams that can switch a lot and stay matched and don't need a lot of complicated coverages. Everybody can stay with his man. These are probably the best defensive teams. In Europe, it's Fenerbahce, for example, who use a lot of size and length and switch a lot. But let's say for the other teams, the teams that I had in the past, that you cannot give too many mismatches, then the keys are, number one, to be able to recover from a separation. So this is one thing we will discuss here, how I believe you can close out a separation. You don't want to be in this situation too many times, but when it happens, you need to do it. You need to know how to do it. With today's shooting, I think it has really changed. When I started, or let's say 10, 15 years ago even, the whole technique of closing out was one, but I think it has changed. And my way of adjusting myself is always to watch the top teams, see what the best players do, and learn from this. Okay, it's not only about looking YouTube or clinics or stuff like that, or reading in the books, but what's working now for a lot of players, I'm learning from this, and I will show you what I mean. And the second thing that I struggle when we are trying to get our situations against the good defensive teams, and what I'm trying to get my teams to do, is not to let the opponents get to where they want to run the actions. So this is what I'm going to try to bring over here. What keys I'm using in order to prevent teams from creating this separation, and that has to do with the place of the action, the spot of the action, and the timing. I think the timing today is very important. Everybody can create maybe one real situation in every possession, and if you can slow down teams or bother the timing of a lot of plays, then you'll be successful with preventing big separations, and then it's up to just finishing the job with one-on-one. So what we'll do is we're going to talk about a lot of these details, and I will start from the toughest one, okay, which is the closeout. So let's just view what we're talking about. So let's put together the last situation that you just saw, a dribble penetration, baseline penetration. So let's have 4 yellow, or even 5 yellows, or 5 yellows with the corner, with the ball in the corner, and match up whites. Ball in the corner. Let's have a yellow here. Okay, preferably a big guy. Exactly. This would be great. Just the last situation you've seen. Defender over there. A slot position, another slot, and corner. So we got 2 corners. This is what we call a slot. Okay, the alley towards the pro lane elbow. Okay, and I need one more defender over here. Okay, we don't have a white. That's okay. White, bravo. Okay, it will be great. So the last situation that you guys have seen from the offensive standpoint was a baseline penetration. Okay, baseline drive, slow. Okay, that usually forces teams to help. Okay, help. Yep, full body help. And that situation creates a help here. Okay, you need to cut this pass. And this is the separation that you just seen. Okay, this is the 2-on-1 that you have just seen, this one. And we've been discussing the baseline pass, and that creates rotation. So what would the defense do in this situation? Throw it back over there. So without getting into too much detail over here, both defenses would send that guy over here, okay, on that pass, and we'll have the helper from here close over here. So this is a huge space to recover, okay? And for me, with today's shooting, let's say old, I don't have anything against old coverages or anything like that. I think everything is coming back always. But the traditional way of closing out and having this kind of starter steps, foot fire, whatever you name it, in order to get balance, is no more relevant, because people will take the shots, and this is the best shot in the game, and you have to have another way. So let's have 2 lines, white here, yellow there, yellow, bravo. I need one with the ball in front of every line, 1 line, elbow, ball here, very good. Okay, 1 line over here, excellent. This is the line. Okay, right there, 1 ball, everybody over there. Good, nice. So what I want you guys to do is to be in a great defensive, I can step just a little bit backwards so everybody can see. First of all, offense, triple threat position, ready to shoot, just got the ball. Okay, after whatever it was, pick and roll, pass, drive, kick, whatever it is. So a great defensive position over here. Hands will be here, super critical today. I think in all pick and roll coverages, everybody already know all the coverages and the reads and rotations and everything. And what really dictates the success of the cover is the active hands from everybody on the ball. Bigs are swiping at the ball. Guards are slowing down passes to where you need to pass and intercept, etc. So hands will be here. And we will close out over here in a straight line. And it's a sprint. And for me, it's a jump stop. Okay, no longer small steps, jump stop. But like offense is using a lot of fakes to do a lot of things, I want you guys, when you guys are closing, to also be a little bit, if you are faking your jumping and jump stop, or you fake that you run on the right side and you change the position and you jump stop, you make the shooter think a little bit where you're going, right, left, shooting, jumping in the air or whatever. Use a little bit of fakes when you're closing. Then you take it and you go like that. Okay, so it's a jump stop with the hands up. And then right after the jump stop, hand comes here and the second hand is coming here. This is what we call a T position with your hands. So hand up, straight up, and hand is here. Okay, one by one. Let's go. Wow. Jump stop, very good. Replace, 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 next. No. Let's pay attention to the details. When we are helping, we are with the hands here. Thumbs inside, thumbs to the shoulders, fingers up. Great interceptor position, and then you can go. Okay? Let's go, one by one. Wow. Good, we need to challenge. We need to have the hand up. On the last moment, we sprint, and the hand is up. And then it comes down into the T. Okay, let's go. Bravo, jump stop. Good. Hand is forward. A little bit of fakes. Faking, up, down, right, left. You can keep going. Okay, keep going, one by one. Very good. Jump stops. Nice. One by one. Bravo. Do not stutter. Sprint. Sprint. Yeah, no stutter steps. Very good. Sprint. Nice. Okay, stop. Bravo. Offense now. After that, catch, a little shot fake, and just one dribble, okay, simulating a penetration to the sideline. Now, the first step after the jump stop is this. You're pushing with the outside hand, outside foot, a quick step. It's called a lunge. Okay? Jump stop, ready to push. Hands are up all the time, not giving the crossover. Okay? This is our closeout, this is our closing. Let's go. Okay, first step, first dribble, one dribble, very good, one dribble. Hands is always here, in front, not giving crossovers. Hands are not always here, for me. Okay, you direct dribblers into one way. Let's go. Good, hand up, jump stop, very good. Speed, speed, nice. Let's go. Yeah, whenever you're ready. Good, jump stop, very good. Bravo. Good, okay, very nice. Let's do this in the corner. Same thing. This is a critical closeout. Everybody in the world wants the corner shot. Okay? So that you guys know, when we're talking about the shots that we want to create, it's a spot three, preferably the corner three. The three best shots in the game are corner threes, free throws, and layups. Okay? Why? In the NBA, it's because the corner three is closer. Okay? But it's not only that. All offenses are built in a way that the great shooters are in the corners. Double high. Dribble penetration opens up the corner. The best shooters are always parking in the corners. So the corner closeout is the critical one. Okay? So from here, a sprint, a jump stop, a dribble, and a lunge. Okay? With the hands up. Okay? Let's go. Jump stop. Bravo. No starter step. Don't want to hit the foot fire. Jump stop. Get used to the right footwork. Build on that. Good. Good. Let's go. Very good. Nicely done. Hand up, hand up. You need another one more. One more over there. Hold on. I cannot emphasize it more how much we want him to put the ball on the floor. Even at the cost that he's going for the layup, even at the cost of blow-by. Blow-by is something we don't want in our defense, but we want him to put the ball on the floor. Even if he goes to our shot blockers that we sometimes even can recover that more than that corner shot. Okay, therefore, sprinting, you're working with your hands. Jump stopping is with your hands up. Okay, right here. Extend, stretch yourself. A little bit of fakes too. Remember the fakes. Fake your jumping, then you get down. Fake right, go left, etc. Let's go. Hand up, Bravo. This is good. Triple threat, triple threat. Good. Hand up, hand up, hand up. All the way, all the way. Stretch it out, stretch it out. Bravo. Good. Okay. Nice. Okay. Very good. Let's get threes. Okay, so let's have 3 in each side of the rim. 3 here, and 3, 3. Okay, let's go. Every trio, 1 ball. Every trio, 1 ball. Yeah. 3, 3, 3. Need 2 more here. Need 2. Set up a few drills. Okay, for footwork. Good. So let's start with the first one, which we are going towards the opposite side. Okay, so you inbound the ball after the made basket. Okay, you inbound the ball. And you're over here at the elbow without even the denial. Okay, because sometimes you're not in position to deny. It's a perfect what you deny. And you just catch the ball. Yeah, you just catch. Bravo. Even closer. Go there even closer. Very good. Okay, and now let's talk about the full court pressure that we expect every possession. Every possession, we expect the pickup to be at least 3/4 court, right? And this is why, because if we are giving the great teams that are playing today, the great point guards, a lot of time over here to create shots and to play the pick and roll and another pick and roll and pass and get it back and drive, we're in trouble. So one of the key things for us is to slow down the offense and force it to be a shorter possession over there. My expectations for my team, that offense starts over there with 16 seconds on the clock. So we got to take down 8 seconds before they get to the point of entry, which is the 3-point line. Okay? My instruction to you is, and you're just going half court, okay, we're not going the whole way. My instruction to you is to force, we are going that way, right? So on that pass, go throw it again, make this pass. On that pass, you bite the space. And now you're in your T position, and your job is to make her turn 2 or 3 times in the backcourt. So if she's going here, you want to make him turn. Make her turn over, that's good. Okay, you cannot shut down a player with the whole floor in front of you. Okay, you cannot shut it down. But if you make a turn, and now you fight back here into position, and dribble, and make a turn again, another one, did your job. Of course, okay, the realistic way would be 5 seconds in the backcourt, another 2-3 seconds over there. Let's do that. T, 2-3 turns over here. Your job, offense, is just to cross half court. Make sure you're not running into each other. Okay? Let's go. Inbound, bravo. Catch T. Very good. 2-3 turns. Bravo. You got to fight. Okay. So let's play a little bit about offense. Let's play a little bit more aggressive on offense. Every drill that we do for defense is a great chance for you to work on offense. You are the point guard of the team. What is your job? Get to the point of entry in 5 seconds. So it needs to be one good crossover, and we're there. It's not a warm-up zigzag drill. Okay? So use a little bit of back dribble, crossover, go. And now defense needs to work. Reestablish your position, force a crossover, force another one, did your job. We're looking at the film, did not make him or her turn 2-3 times over here, not good. Okay, let's go. Let's work. Yeah. Pressure. Bravo. Advance it. Very good. Watch out. Good. Half court. Nicely done. And back and rotate. Stance. Good. Hands. T. Okay. All right. Let's try not to run next to her. Okay, not to run next to her. This is not what we're looking for. We're looking to reestablish a position, slow her down, get her over here. Bother the flow of the offense. Make her work over here, can't enter the play with the right pass, can't get the pick and roll where they want. Okay, do not run shoulder to shoulder with her. Just re-establish position and force it the other way. One more. Good. T, T, T. Very good. Attack, attack, attack. Okay, this is nice. Offense needs to get past half court. One in and out. Crossover, double crossover, and go. Very. Okay. Nice. Okay, good. Important concept for us. Let's talk about another one. Well, now we're in the half court facing this basket. So everybody, a ball in the middle and a wing player, and the defense is over here at the elbow. Okay? So let me explain the situation. Let's say something has been done here. A pick and roll, and the ball is swinging to the middle. Double elbow pick and roll, the elbow screen, ball is going here, and now the ball goes to the second side. All these very frequent actions, okay? So when you are in that distance, okay, one pass away from the ball, what is the instruction for the defense? How do you defend? Okay, so when the ball gets over here, almost everybody wants to deny that. Okay, why deny? That pass is coming over here in order to create a great pick and roll. That pass is coming here in order to feed a good low post player. So these are exactly the situations where we are fighting for position. Okay, so when I was saying, okay, we want to force teams away from the shooting range, the point of entry, these are the situations I was talking about. It's easy when they just want to dribble into it, but when there is some action over here, and now the ball goes here, and this is the killer action, this is a little bit more difficult, okay? So, how do we recover from this? Let's just to simulate this, let's use the pass. Just lose the pass, because now you're in a held position. Good, just use the pass. Moment of that pass, many coaches, me included, used to say you step into the pass over here, okay, and you deny like that with this kind of line of footwork back to the basket, and you can slide. Okay, so for me, this is not a good way anymore. You get beat backdoor with the speed of the other people, and you also give this pass. So my instruction for you is to recover to the hip, the lower hip of the player over here, okay, to get exactly the same position like you're on the ball, and stretch your hand over here. Now, you cannot get beat backdoor, and the pass cannot be made easy. So she needs to move to get the ball, okay? So what we will do is now we don't give the pass. So what most teams do here, dribble into a handoff. So I recover to the hip, get into the passing lane, dribble into the handoff, and we shove them and go over, okay, in order to force the catches as far as we can over here. Okay, do that. Okay, and this is, let me show you where you start playing one-on-one. So you slap the ball, you recover to deny, you get to the handoff, bravo, you get over. If that happens, this is great, okay, but you will hand it off, and then you step out of the play, recover into your position, and play one-on-one, okay? You got 2 or 3 dribbles after the handoff to simulate the right time of the play. Slap, recover, deny, over the handoff, bravo, swipe at it, and regain position. Bravo. Offense, for you, you want to catch the ball. You're not going to go directly off the handoff because we don't have the support. You're going to get in front, and then quickly, in this alley, manufacture your shot. Okay? Is this clear? So it's one-on-one? It's a one-on-one. Yep. Okay? Let's go. Wait. From a stance, slap, bam, go. Bravo. Dribble handoff, swipe at him. Very nice, dribble out. Okay, and regain position after the handoff. Don't attack offense, don't attack off the first handoff. Good. Okay, let me just make one thing clear. Do not attack. It's a breakdown. Okay, do not attack off the handoff, because of that attack, we got more support. So the offense just simulates the handoff, dribbles back, defense reestablishes position, and then you're going one-on-one. Okay, one more. Got it? Slap, deny, swipe at, bravo, and that. Hold on. Bravo. Slap, hold on, one moment. I got it. Okay, so go, deny, there's no pass, dribble, handoff, come get it, and out. Okay, that's the action. Let's go. Slap, hip, good, over, very nice. Okay. Okay, let's bring it everybody over here. Obviously, it was a little bit of one-on-one. I'm interested in you recovering over the handoffs, bothering it, getting back into your position. Okay? Let's have everybody on the baseline. Okay, you guys stay, everybody, those that were here. Very good. And let's go now into a 2-on-2 situation. So let's have a slot and a corner over there. Slot and corner, yes, yellow. And the white is playing one underneath over here. Okay, let me show you the action itself. Good. And another white, okay, would be at the elbow. Good. I need the ball. So, building on the situation that you just saw before, okay, again, the simulation for me, it's very important you will understand the action. So there was a drive over there. There was help. You got this one-on-one, and now the ball starts flying and gets to me, and you guys have to recover. Okay, so when I pass it over here, you just close. Okay, you close, and then you close, and you jump stop, and by the time that the ball gets to the corner, you jump stop, and it's you guys in your position. Okay, do that again. Get back to your positions. But if I throw it over there, which everybody's looking for these corner passes, and you were over here, okay, so now we have a little space that it's impossible to recover. So what do we do here? We switch, bravo. We call it X. So when the ball goes, be here in your stance, hands up, slow down the passes, bravo. And when the ball goes over there, then you go to the corner, and you're coming back over here. Okay, so you get there, everybody in your jump stops, and then we play 2 against 2. Okay? So let's run that. Let's prepare already 2 whites now, okay, and 2 yellows over here. Prepare, because I will do the passing for you. Okay, just prepare. Very good. And let's have 2 there and 2 here so everybody can participate. Very nice. Okay, everybody in your stance ready? Go. Jump stop, get there. Okay, we won't get into all the stunts and footwork and how to finish. Let's stay with that, but a good closeout and a nice recovery with a jump stop. Okay, everybody in stance. Go. Nice. Recover. Let's be a little bit more efficient with your dribble. You got to be a little bit more efficient and aggressive with your dribble, meaning 2 dribbles and a pass. Okay, not more than that. It can be a shot, 1 dribble to the rim, or a pass, etc. Your position underneath. Bravo. You got 2. Okay. Hands up. Hands up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Stop. 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 So who we got over here? Who we got? Did you get the X? And why? No. Let me explain it again. She's responsible for a ladder, whatever. Something is happening. There's a cutter. She's responsible in the paint. You've got 2 players now. From the pass, wherever it goes, ball goes there, you're closing. Bravo. Sprint, jump stop, hands up, T. This is your time to recover. Okay, you have the second pass. Okay, ball. Position, hands, be quick to recover. Very nice. Okay. Okay, now that will happen a lot. Okay, that will happen a lot. We're closing out a long distance and we need a jump stop. Let me encourage you guys to use a little bit of fakes, not to let them dictate where they go. Fake, body, maybe a charge, force them to the corner, underneath, center. Okay, it's called last position. Your heels need to be exactly on the semicircle. Bravo. This is where you are, covering, in the paint, cutters, etc. Elbow, hands up. Bravo. Recover. 1, 2, jump stop. Nicely done. Okay, and finish. Good. You can rotate, fellas. Okay, ball. Very nice. Okay, 1, 2. Okay, so our goal is to have one good closeout. Because after we slow down the defense, and after we push them out of positions, and after we did all this great work, they don't have a lot of time. And now there's only one action, and one good closeout will get us a good stop. Okay, so at the end of the day, after all this work that we worked in this possession, this whole operation depends on one guy sprinting, getting that, and finishing the job. And if we do that, it's very close to a stop. Okay, it will be very hard to get a good shot in the time that is left on the clock. Okay, so let's all make the effort of closing, jump stopping, putting the hands and getting back into position. Okay? Good. Let's go. Out. Good. Who's here? Close, jump stop. Okay, not bad. Let's have a last one. Right here. Nice. Nice. Fly. Jump stop. Recover. Drive and kick. And finish that. Very nice. Thank you. Questions, fellas?
Do you encourage the closeout to always lunge face? Or is that part of the stutter and the faking and jumping out?
Okay, so the drive that I want the least is a baseline drive. But I am no longer a believer that you can really dictate that all the time. So for me, being in such a problematic situation, problematic stance, closing to a good player, I only want to keep them in front. So I'm not even directing the closeout everywhere on the perimeter if it goes here or here. We have a rim protector for all drives. I think that the most problematic drive is a baseline drive. So if we can, when we recover, force it up the floor, this is what we want. But as you could see, if there was some kind of penetration and the recovery man is here, and now he needs to recover to the corner, there's no way that he can shut down the baseline because you're coming from that kind of an angle. Okay, so that will be a jump stop and try to lock it over here. When you're closing, as you saw, when you're closing into a denial stance, it's very important for me that there won't be a baseline drive. Bigs are usually up there. Many times the rim is not protected. So we want that up the floor. But generally speaking, the answer in the closeout is 50-50. It used to be for me 60-40. Guide there, guide here. We had great success a few years ago, winning EuroLeague, etc., with really denying the baseline and forcing up the floor. I think that today with the shooting, that really changed everything defensively and offensively. It's really about staying in front and stopping the bleeding, and not right or left or baseline.
If you execute that as quick as what you did, the offense is not going to be able to do anything anyway. So you've basically got your foot next to that.
You want honesty? I believe in brutal honesty. We are talking a lot about closeout. It's a very big theme for coaches. And the numbers say that it's almost an impossible action in today's game. It's almost impossible to recover. This is why you need to do it fast, but you are sprinting this way, and an athlete is going that way, and it's almost impossible to really get a stop. So it used to be okay when you could just take your time and slowly get into your position, but now, right now, they'll just shoot it, and this is the worst shot you can give, because these are 1.2 points per possession, etc. You gotta fight. So for me, and you don't want to just run by people and send him all the time into the rim, because it's also, it's not, what will it give you to have 2-on-1 at the rim all the time? So we're encouraging it. Hopefully we can do some effort, okay? But again, the good teams, if you're trying to build a great defensive team, you're going to try to avoid all this with your coverages and with the personnel and etc. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
What's going on, y'all? Thanks for coming out tonight. Thanks for being here. So yeah, just going to talk a little bit some short player development stuff, and then get into some kind of different drills we can use to build some offensive concepts out. Number one thing I want to address right off the bat is just passing in general, and just a few little simple drills you can start off with just working on different passes. And to me, that's one of the big things that stood out at the World Cup. It's like we played Greece. They had Kostas Loukas and Nick Kalaitis at the point guard position, two old first team EuroLeague guys. And more than anything, what stood out was their ability to deliver passes. And it was one thing, like, to me, passing is like a cheesy saying for it. It's vision, decisions, and precision. And that's the three aspects of it, right? Having the vision to see it, having the decision to make the right read, to throw the right one, and then having the precision to actually throw the pass on the money. And where those guys really were special, I thought, was the precision of, like, they saw that pass, but how do you deliver it over this 6'9" guy here and this 6'10" guy on the weak side? And their ability to whip passes at different angles with different hands and stuff was really high level. So it's really kind of got my mind thinking of just different ways to drill that in a really basic format to start off. We have different basketballs. Let's get everyone with a basketball right now. At least as many of you as we can. 16, let's get you out here right now. What's your name? Phoenix? Yep. Awesome. Ross, nice to meet you. Cool. What I want you to work on, and then we can mirror it, so just face me right there at that blue line. All we're gonna work on right now is I just want you to handle the ball just relaxed. So here, give me the ball, just be here, relaxed with the ball, handling it. If I put my right hand up tight in here, I just want you to get it to your right hand as quick as you can, fire the bullet pass. If I put my right hand up wide, I want you to get it to your right hand, wide wrap pass, all right? Left hand tight, left bullet, left hand wide, left bullet. Cool? Yep. Let's go. Right hand up. Sorry, my bad. I need matching hand. My fault. Yeah, you good. Here we go. Good, here we go. Yep. Good. Cool, can we pair up? One ball between two, one ball between two. All right, just alternate with it. Here we go, keep moving. Really whip that thing. Yep, good. Here we go. Yep, you two pair up. Here we go. I'll take that ball. Perfect. So want to get them creative with the dribble. All right, sometimes it's handling it quick, right? Sometimes it's just relaxed off the bounce, right? And then being able to react. Sometimes that ball's in the left, you got a quick change to the right. Fire it quick off that hand, all right? Eyes up the whole time, seeing the hands. Really trying to encourage your players during this moment to push themselves, make some mistakes, get outside their body with their passes, all right? We all work on chest passes, bounce passes, overheads, but none of that's outside the body. None of that's throwing by someone's ear, around someone's arm, all right? Good. Good. You get it, now you handle. No, now you handle, now you handle. And he puts the hand up. Good, good, good. Good, there we go. Hey, got you. Nice. Get your feet active. Get your feet active when you pass. Get your feet active when you pass. Boom, step with it. There we go. Yeah. One thing I just told her is sometimes when we do ball handling drills, we get our feet stuck in cement, right? So we just get here, and then we got to pass, and we just pass like that, all right? To really get some power behind it, that bullet pass, boom, you split your feet. This wraparound pass, you step wide to get a better angle, right? Get their feet active, get them moving. All right, hold the basketballs. Next level on it. So you're going to be sideways, facing sideways. So let's go facing them right now, all right? Now we're doing, all right, you're handling the ball again. right? Just freestyling. If I go low, left hand right here, all right? I want a pocket pass with your right hand, all right? Pocket pass with your right hand. So you show me that, boom. Yep, perfect, just like that. Big time wrist flick. Less arm, more wrist, just right there, all right, where you don't show the pass, cool? If I show a high left hand, it's gotta be a hook, all right? Show me that one, boom. Yep, awesome. Think over a defense, right there, and then coming down with some pace, right? If I show a right hand behind low, all right, I want a behind the back bounce. Cool, so those are our three. Cool, low left, we got the pocket pass, high, we got the hook, and then behind, we got the behind the back. All good? Let's see it. Yep. Boom, good. Here we go. Good, yeah, challenge yourself, you're right. Awesome, good. Pair up, so one person the passer, one person the controller, and then flip over after 8 passes. Here we go. Good. The next thing you can start doing is also having the person who's controlling with their hands is start having them move a little bit, right? So they also have to find the moving target at the same time, especially on the drill we did previous, right? They're moving here, all of a sudden the hand goes up. They have to find them quick with that pass, all right? Here we go, see it, yep. Good. Push your speed on your handle, push your speed on your handle. Ah, better pass. Come on, come on. Good. Need quality passes, quality passes. There we go, better. These guys who are elite passes at the World Cup, even like the guys on Argentina who are really high level, the biggest thing that stood out is like, they weren't afraid to make mistakes. Like, yeah, there were some crazy turnovers there, some wild ones. But like overall, the plays that they were able to make, because of the things that they were able to test and try at different angles, it helped the team overall and being able to find guys open on time, on target. And it was something that I imagine in talking to their coaches that they've drilled since a really young age. All right, perfect. Hold him, let's get baseline. Thank you guys, good work. Good job, thank you. Look, so next thing, like, little quick player development part there. Next thing I want to get into is kind of talking offensive habits. And to me, sometimes we make a mistake as coaches is the first thing we jump into is we jump right into introducing a set. Let's introduce this set play, then now let's introduce another set play. To me, that's not where offense starts. To me, offense starts with our offensive habits. And once you build that foundation, all the set plays work a whole lot better. And so to me, offensive habits, number 1 is transition. Number 2 is what I call dominoes. I'll talk about that in a second. Number 3 is your ball screen reactions as a group to different coverages. So what do we do versus under? What do we do versus blitz? What do we do versus switch? And then number 4, your post reactions. Ball goes in the post, how do we play? So to me, offense is, it's 5 guys working together to create one advantage. An advantage meaning one closeout or one mismatch. And then at the point that you've created that advantage, offense becomes 5 guys working together to turn that advantage into one great shot for the team, right? And so really all we're trying to do with any possession is just what's the best way that we can get that advantage? Get one mismatch, right? Or get one closeout. And then we're good to go if we have good habits. So the first place that you can find that advantage is in transition, all right? So as soon as you get it, what's the best thing you can do to try to find that thing? And to me, with New Zealand, that's the place where we put our biggest focus on. Is as soon as that ball goes through the net for the other team scoring, or as soon as we get the board, what's the next best thing we can do? And so our rules in transition were really simple. Number 1, sprint. Number 2, find the nearest sideline. Number 3, flatten the floor, right? And then number 4, stay with your spacing. So the spacing we ran with, we wanted to stay with. So I'll give an example of that is, let's get 5, just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players out here. Real quick. Yep, one ball, perfect. A lot of time, let's just get you on that side of the floor, right? You right here on this side of the floor. Perfect. Ball goes up, we were on defense, you get the rebound. So based off of this, right? Based on those rules, we would want you to find the nearest sideline, right? As long as this someone we trust as a ball handler. We trusted most of our players as ball handlers pushing the ball. All 3 of you finding the nearest sideline, taking off sprinting, right? You're taking off sprinting, you're pushing the ball down the floor. What we want to do by this freeze is we want to give our ball handler the clearest possible snapshot of the floor, right? And so a lot of teams will have set places in transition that they want to run to. So they always want to get a corner fill. In my opinion, I'd rather be able to stay with the spacing that we run with. Because if this person's pushing the ball down the floor, they're assessing the spacing that they have, and all of a sudden 28 right there, if they've been told you have to get to the corner, right? Now they're crossing and they're bringing traffic in an area that we want to be the freeway, and they're making it the streets now, right? We want that space to be really clear for this guy. So we want to stay on that side, you'd stay corner, you'd be wing, and now you'd be trailing in behind right there, you'd flatten the floor to the corner, and now from here as a coach, you can prescribe the different options that you want to find at that point, right? Whether it's him attacking downhill, finding different handoffs, finding ball screens, there's a lot of different, what I call triggers. If you haven't already created an advantage with a quick kick ahead, a lot of different triggers, meaning like things that you can use to create an advantage that you can get creative with at that point. But in transition, the number one thing, if you want to be a team that plays fast, to me we get caught up in we put in the transition offense first. All right, so our transition offense is going to be, the ball is going to be reversed to the trail person, then we're going to get a back cut and a handoff, right? To me, the first and foremost thing of playing fast is how many outnumbered situations can you create? How many times can we be in 4-on-2s, 5-on-3s, 2-on-1s, right? Just by getting out and going. Number two, goal out of transition is how many mismatches can we create? Because we get out and sprint right away, we find the nearest sideline, we're not crossing lanes with each other, right? And we're staying with our spacing. How often can we have their position 2 player pick up our 5? How often can their 4 player have to pick up our 1? And at the point that that's happened, what's the point of running offense now? We've got our mismatch, we can play from there a lot of the time. We've got a good enough advantage, right, to get dominoes started, right? And then finally, number 3 is they're matched up, right? They've got them back. They have like-sized players on like-sized players. Okay, now we have to find a trigger. But only in that third stage are we talking about getting to a set offensive action. All right, so that's kind of a really big challenge, is getting your players to understand and recognize when are we outnumbered, when are we mismatched, when are we matched up, and having the proper reaction. So come on back. First drill I want to go through on this is I want to get 3 offense along the baseline, 3 offense along the free throw line right here. So let's go, 12, 25, 26. Let's go wing, middle, wing. Cool. We got 16, 11, 57. Cool. Right there, matched up. Ball right here. You can lose the ball on that. So what we're going to do on this is regular 3-on-3. It's regular touch the line drill that you guys would have seen before. So if I throw here to 57, you have to touch the line. You guys are taking off running, and we're 3-on-2 going that way. Only thing is going down, all right? There's no dribbles on this one, all right? So you have to maintain the advantage of the 3-on-2 playing fast without dribbling the ball on this one going down. This is working on reactions. This is no different than all of a sudden we attack a closeout in the half court, ball swings, defense is scrambling, and we have to be on point on time with our passes, already knowing on our first touch where the ball is going. First touch is a big concept with me in soccer. They talk about it. Like by the time that ball hits your foot, you've already assessed where the ball is going next, right? As soon as that ball has been reversed to the high post, you already know where your next high-low pass is, your quick skip is, right? It's not catch, hold, and then assess, right? So in this setting, you kind of get those same reps where they have to make quick decisions with the pass. So going down, you'd be touching, right? We're flowing down. Let's just go slow motion. You're running, pass, pass, pass. Yep, keep moving. You got to maintain the advantage. You may have a chance to run by someone here. If you can run by someone here, you run by them. Yep, they finish, make, miss, whatever. Possession changes. Other team gets the ball out. If it's a make, you got to take it out. If it's a miss, you can take off and go right away. So other team gets it. Now coming back, we're live 3-on-3. You can dribble it. If you get it out and go fast, now we're looking to recognize, do we have outnumbered situations? So maybe you got caught up in here and you took off running, right? There's an outnumbered moment. Great. Maybe you were back here. Let's say, switch these 2 right here. All right, say this is your center and this is our point right here, and we're pushing down. Great, now we got a mismatch. This is on you to be able to attack, get by them, and create something for the other, space for each other, all right? Maybe this is matched up, everyone's like size, and now we have to get in action. And that's on you as coaches to emphasize what you want there. We called handoff zooms. So we want to zoom maybe to create a quick little trigger. You keep spacing, right? I'm pushing the ball, keep running down. I'm pushing the ball, everyone's matched up. I veer off of here, quick handoff, quick screen, play off of it, right? If he has space to shoot behind, we shot that 3 every damn time for us, all right? But that's on you. A trigger could be a handoff, a zoom. A trigger could be a pin away. A trigger could be a ball screen, right? And you just have to teach what you want out of your players. We got the drill? So any chance you get to get behind the defense, take it. I want to see you guys taking off sprinting. All right, take off sprinting on this stuff. Ready? Good. Nice, that was pretty damn good. Here we go, let's look to attack. Good, nice action. Turn the corner. Bucket, oh, good block. Here we go, let's go, 6 new up. That was about as good of a first time passing sequence as I've ever seen. Far better than pro players. Good job, y'all. Ready? Here we go. Move, move, catch and move with it. Good. Here we go, off to the races. Good play. So there's an example right there on that one, on the initial catch that I passed. Instead of being able to have an immediate pass, all right, and instead of catching and already being on the move as she caught it and moving it to the next person, all right, we got to catch and hold, and by the time that person touched the line, the ball was still in our hands right there. So we lose the 3-on-2 advantage. We lose the advantage we created in the half court to get an open 3, all right? Defense catches back up. And I've said dominoes twice now, and what I mean by that is dominoes is that point of creating the advantage, all right? The first domino's been tipped over. The first domino's been tipped over. How do we keep them falling, right? How do we keep them falling? The worst thing in the world is you put in all this work to create this beautiful domino masterpiece, right? And it gets halfway through and one of them was misplaced. And you got to restart all over again, right? That's offense right there. You work for 10 seconds to create a beautiful advantage, and then one person catches and holds, and now you have to restart with 12 on the clock, right? It's a lot harder to do things at that point. Here we go. Nice. Oh, no dribble, turnover. Hand it over. Let's go. Take off. You good? Good play. Let's go, one more set. Got you. Got to keep that thing moving. I really haven't seen someone really take off and sprint. Really take off and sprint to get behind the defense. Really take off and sprint to get behind the defense. You good? Fine, and keep running. Keep moving with it. Ah, turnover. No dribble. You good? Let's go. Take off. It's all right. Good play. Good work, you guys. All right, next one we're going to do is we're going to go 5-on-5. Same thing, let's line up. 5-on-5, touch the line drill. Be a little bit different here. So we got, good. Yeah. Can we, just for the sake of this, to make it a little bit easier, let's get old white on the line. Yeah, anyone in white on the line? Perfect. Cool. All right, what we're looking for on this is, so we wanted to, this is a normal drill, the 5-on-5 touch the line drill. What we wanted to create is, again, those scenarios where our players have to evaluate is the defense. Do we have an outnumbered situation? Do we have a mismatched situation? Or do we have a matched up situation? And be able to play from there. So what we do is we'd either put 1 or 2 offensive players on the defensive line. So for this one, I'm going to go 23. Step up to this line right here. Nope, you stay where you are. Cool. And 10, step up to the line right there. You can stand anywhere on the line you want. Cool. So now all this means is they get this starting point. So when the ball goes there, you can either, I don't know the names right now, so we're going to go with the person lined up with them, right? But if you know the names, you can just call number 12. They got to go hit the line when you throw it, and it's not the person who you're throwing to. But say the ball goes here, you got to touch. We can dribble on this one, right? So you can dribble push, and you two are off to the races because you know you guys are running that way. All these 5 right here, they're waiting to see if they're the ones who are going to have to touch the line. So we should be able to get an advantage if you really have a good habit of sprinting the floor, right? You guys are running, you touch the line, you get back, and we're playing from there, all right? Again, find the nearest sideline on your sprint unless you have an opportunity to get behind the defense, all right? Otherwise, stay with your spacing, space the floor, look to attack. Ready? Too late. Nice, turnover, let's go. Good shot. Knockdown. I like it. Finish it. You good? Good take. You all right? Good work, you guys. You caught the ball. Who was out running? You were out running? That was a hell of a job running. So we call anytime it's like a real life sprint. So this year with tall blocks, so we charted sprints. I go back through the game, and every time there was a defensive to offensive possession, anytime the ball changed possession for us to get the ball, I charted like how many times did we actually get someone real life sprinting. And it was something that I tracked this year with the Knicks, like because of the NBA data stuff, they have all the tracking cameras. We were able to get data for the whole league. And so the Atlanta Hawks led the league in defensive to offensive sprints. It was 28 per game, right? So our goal, and that was in a 48-minute game. Our goal with Tall Blacks, because of how we were playing, we wanted to be 25 plus. As soon as we put the goal in, first game, we were 13. And so we had a tough talk and a tough video session and a real life conversation. And the next game we were at 35. And it's like, if it's something to me, if it's something you value, it's something you track. And for us, playing fast, playing with speed, sprinting the floor was really something we valued, not just something we were going to give lip service to at the start of camp, but it was something we were going to address every single day. We were going to have them rate. What was your sprint like this game, 1 out of 3? All right, everyone had to send in a rating. This was our numbers for the game. This was your individual sprints. So what we called them bolts. Usain Bolt, a pretty fast dude, right? So trying to get as many bolts as you can a game. So that was one hell of a bolt, is what I'm trying to say. You needed to see that earlier, right? About on your second dribble, she was already 10 steps ahead of the defense. That ball needed to go, right? You held on to it about another 2 bounces, and they started to catch up. So she didn't get that clean layup. All good? Let's flip over. So let's get yellow on the line. You guys here. Cool. Let's go. Yeah. Perfect. 11, you start on the line. You stay there. So you mix it up. Sometimes you put 1 on the line. Sometimes you put 2 on the line. All right? Ready? Good. Here we go. Good take. Awesome. Awesome. Good take. Here we go. Got yellow there. Cool, we got a white on the line. Yep, you jump on, perfect. Ready? Oh, yeah, stop creeping. You can hold there. Ready? Oh, bring it back. Sorry, I need you to go. Whoever's matched up with the person I'm passing to. That's on me though. It's easier if you call the name in this drill. I'll call the number. 12. Give it up. Here we go. Good play. Great. Good job. So again, a lot of situations there where we just created outnumbered situations, or we created a mismatch situation, all right? And we didn't even need a trigger. The spacing can be better. The spacing for us, we played 5 out, pretty much, because we had 5 people at all times on the floor who could shoot it. Now, if there's, to me, even like with a non-shooter, if they're smart enough, if they're quick enough of a decision maker, you can still play 5 out in a lot of scenarios in transition stuff. And the reasons to go in doesn't mean that we don't want to run into the paint. It's just, to me, the area inside the 3 is gold. because it's where all the good stuff happens. It's where you score the ball, and it's where you create threes for other people. And so if you have someone standing in there, it only adds another defender in there when you're going to cut or when you're going to drive into that space. So for us, our rules were like, the reason you go in the paint with or without the ball, or one, you can go by your person with the ball, right? If you can drive in there, great, go for it. Number two, anytime you have a chance to get behind a defender. So that goes for in transition, right? That takes care of, like, yeah, we tell them we want them to run the corners, but I have an opportunity to get behind my player, the paint's yours to take, right? And then a back cut, right? Or a corner cut. Defenses has their vision over there on the ball. You can get behind them. Any chance you get to get behind your defender, take it. Paint's yours, right? And then number three for us was anytime you had a mismatch. All right, so all of us, we're going to be spaced out. But if this person, you have a small on you, you got a mouse on you, that's your paint to go dive into, right into the middle of the paint. Not to the post, but right into here, right into the space, and be a big-ass target right in here and make the defense have to collapse in on you, which is either going to get you a bucket or someone else by them overreacting. Outside of that, it was stay spaced. Outside of that, it was find a trigger, right? But really, it created a lot of just open layups and open finishes for us just because defenses were dragged out that much further. The dominoes concept to me is really big, and like, I think players on their own a lot of time can find their way into creating an advantage, where, like, to me, really well-drilled teams or really experienced teams thrive is their ability to turn that advantage into a great shot for the group consistently, every time, without letting the defense catch up. And so to me, my three rules in dominoes are the ball doesn't stop, right, until we find that great shot. It can't stop moving, it can't be held. Number two is one can't guard two. And by what I mean by that is one can't guard two is, let's get 25 right here, let's get 57 right here, let's get 11. Guarding 57, 26, you're right there. Cool. Same situation that Coach Shamir showed earlier, right? So ball's over here. What was your guys' defensive positioning? Cool. And a lot of time on this, if there's a drive here, right, 26 ends up having to take it, right? And 11 ends up having to drop, and what I call this is a take-two coverage. They end up having to drop and kind of guard these two players like this or like this in this spot to see both, all right? And our goal in dominoes, at this point, we've created an advantage, right? Because we've got the defense shifting, right? I've got my player recovering, and the second player's had to step up to me. So we're in dominoes at this point. So rule number two, one can't guard two. So what can you guys do to make it more difficult for him to guard you? Both. Hell yeah, absolutely. Really simple, right? Really simple rule that gets the necessary reaction, right? You space further, right? All of a sudden, he's getting stretched out, right? He only has so much length. He can't cover that much, right? So that's one option of one can't guard two that you could lift up. That's a really smart decision right there. The other one is, say you're at the wing, and I got here on the baseline, right here. You start to turn your head to try to cover both of those, all right? Yeah, that's the other way one can't guard two. We get one cutting, we get one holding out there, all right? So that's one of the major concepts of dominoes to me, that it covers all your cuts. It covers all your perimeter slides, corner drifts, wing lifts, slot lifts, all that stuff. And then the third one is just into space, out to space. So here you come out here. Oh, sorry, you're on defense right there. Sorry, stay the same person you're guarding, my bad. I drive it, you feel behind. I get in this paint, right? I get off it on this to him. So he's gonna close out. She's gonna close out there. The worst thing that could happen is if I assume he's going to get that shot every time, or if I assume that the play is going to die right there, right? I'm in space right now. The paint is gold. The space inside the three is gold. I'm not doing anything to help us here anymore. I have to rocket out the space. So as soon as I get off this ball, boom, I'm getting right out. That ball comes around, swing, there's my three, or there's my drive. We maintain the advantage, right? Because I can guarantee you, if I have that quick of a reaction to getting out the space, my defense won't. Because they always think their job's done once they've gotten done guarding the drive, right? They fall asleep, and that's where you open up a lot of threes. So those are your three rules. So one of the drills I like to do just to work on it, it'll be the last thing we do on this, is let's just get two players out. You two can jump off. Thank you. Let's go top. Let's go wing. Cool. I just call it on a string shooting. And all we're going to do here is, if I dribble at you, right? Imagine that there was a defender on you and a defender on you. how would you create space for me to drive right now? Away, right? You would go away, right? Now if I turn back, you guys fill behind, right? If I get really deep on this baseline, you're gonna have to change your route now, right? At a certain point. I get here, now you gotta get back down to that corner. You're probably still gonna hold at a certain point. You may hold in there. So now it's 2 players on the floor. It's a little bit different with 5 players on the floor, right? You guys are gonna continually react to my penetration, right? So that's the 1 can't guard 2 concept. At the point that I pass this ball, right, to one of you, so you should be filling behind initially, right? I get a little bit deeper on that baseline, then you should be on your sprint, right? This ball goes to you. I need a hard drive, all right? Get in the paint. I need a pass. Get out the space. I need another drive. Get in the paint. Kick it out. That's a shot. We're going to have can you grab that second ball and be the other coach right now? All right, you're always going to hit the second shooter. So you're going to get out the space as soon as you get out. Hit him. Shot. Cool. We'll get 2 shots on it. All good? Let's see how it works. Here we go. Yep. Good. Hard drive, react, good. Good movement. Out the space. Good. That's your shot. Get out the space. Give me that. You good. Awesome. Cool. Simple. Now this is what we want to clean up. So that's, again, you get different reads out of it. You want your team on a string with the ball, whether it's in ball screen actions, whether it's in post actions, whether we've just gotten dominoes going, we're on a hard drive. We need those slides, those reactions. The part to me that I'm like a stickler on is just the movement in this. So for me, just like, say you have the ball. You're at the wing, right? To me, there's a difference in this situation. If I'm here, you can guard me. Sorry. That player is normally going to be right there at the elbow, right? And if you drive this way, he's in a position right now where 1 can guard 2. If I stay right here, right, and you kick to me, I think normally with good length, they can get there and contain the shot and the drive. To me, the situation that Dan was talking about, where closeouts are impossible, like are really tough, I agree. I don't believe this is a closeout as much as it's an arrival. I believe closeouts are when you're deep in the paint and you got to have an actual run at the shooter. But when it's close like this, that's an arrival, and I don't think that's actually that tough for these guys to do. So I have to do my job on this. This is an emergency situation. If I don't get out and not allow 1 to guard 2, I'm not doing my job with the team right now. So this can't just be just a little slide like this. As soon as I see that drive, this needs to be, to me, a crossover step, a sprint step, and then open up. So as soon as that drive happens, I'm here, boom, and then I break into that slide. And to me, that difference in movement is massive. To me, a lot of time you see players, they'll make this effort, but it's really not creating the type of space you want. It's got to be a sprint step here, and then immediately getting your chest open to the ball so you're still ready to catch and shoot, you're still ready to catch and drive, you're still ready to catch and jab and have your feet ready, right? Because you don't want to be running the whole time and now you're having to turn and square to the basket or turn and find your feet and you get travels, right? So that's number 1 thing that I think you can coach at a really high level in that drill. And then the other one is, depending on the day, teaching different catches versus closeouts. So number 1, I'll just teach what I call a shift catch. A shift catch would be more versus a defender coming straight at me on this, on a straight closeout from a pass inside the 3 to outside the 3, which is for me just wide feet, ball in the air, feet in the air. I catch the ball dead center from there, and I'm going to cross step either direction. So it'll be here, boom, hard ball fake, go that way, right? Or here, boom, hard ball fake, go that way. I'm always catching it centered, ball in the air, feet in the air as it's coming to me. Catch wide, all right? I'm ball faking the opposite direction I want to go. And it's my whole body shifting. It's not just that and my legs are dead, right? It's a really active, quick ball fake, hard cross step. That'd be a shift catch for us versus a closeout. To me, it's really good in the corners because everyone wants to step back in the corners. And you keep your feet wide so you avoid the turnovers. Number 2 would be what I call a momentum rip, which would be more if that pass is 57, come up. That pass is coming more on the same flat line. My players a lot of time like helping in that area. And so in this one, I want to already be moving into my catch downhill, a momentum rip, all right? Where you're already on the move, moving into it. And then the last one that I really like is as they're moving this way on that pass, I'm running right through the ball. If I sense that they're trying to close out too far that way, I call that a road runner, right? where you're just trying to run through the catch is versus an over recovery a lot of time. And so you drill those in different static situations and then you put them in read scenarios and hopefully it translates to the game eventually. Cool. Thank you guys. Awesome, we're at our time.
We put our hands together.
You got me. I've got to wrap up the show. Talking about zones today. Fundamentally, and I heard a few terminology there, advantage, disadvantage, yeah. Essentially the game of basketball for me is about advantage, disadvantage. Offensively, it's about creating an advantage. And I'm a bit of a collaborator, so if you want to throw stuff or I'm going to ask some questions just to get some stuff moving, that's just my style. I'm a teacher. Was that a hand up? No. So it's about creating an advantage on offense, all right? Defensively, it's about how you cope with disadvantage. So offensively, we're constantly trying to put ourselves in advantage situations, and we do that by, and today it's about zones. So we do that by punching holes in the zones. We do that by cracking the shell. Everyone, the terminology is shell drill. Well, we like to crack the shell. So we do that in transition. We also do that in the zones. It's about setting on balls against the zone. It's about skipping the zone. It's about zone shifts, so quick ball movement. And it's also about exploiting the scout. So essentially, why do people play zones? What? Cover space. So fundamentally, a zone is what? A zone is a player guarding an area, correct? So there are a few flaws in that. I'll be honest, we don't play a lot of zone for these reasons. And when you're coaching and when you go in, okay, right now we're in a 2-3 zone, what it brings, particularly at our level, it brings a whole lot of what ifs. Oh, what if they do this? Oh, what if they do that? Oh, what if we do this? And what I find when we coach is as soon as you start talking zones, the whole team and the whole mood and the effort and the lethargy of practice goes down. So that's why, however, that said, zones are very important because they're important to disrupt. You've got to have a zone. So you can be very effective with a zone if you catch a team that's not organised. So what we do, we get very organised against the zone for when we get it. 12-2, that's a half-court press back to a zone. Most likely, sometimes teams out of timeouts will throw a zone at you. If you're not organised and you don't have great leadership on the floor, you can get unstuck. So what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to show you at least 5 or 6 different sets that we run against a zone and give you an idea of how we distort the zone. Because the zone's all about distorting it, all right? Because fundamentally, a zone is about guarding an area. We got a saying at Illawarra, which will completely, if you're not confused by what I've said already, this will completely confuse you. When you're in man, you're in zone. When you're in zone, you're in man. So what do you think I mean by that? Because at our level, if you're in a zone and sit in a zone, you're cooked. You're dead in the water.
High energy against the zone.
Yeah.
So the intensity of man-to-man played against the zones.
Yeah. When you're in man, you're in zone. When you're in zone, you're in man. So we'll explore that as we go through because it's an important point, particularly if you're going to play zone, you need to match up. You need to find a man. You can't just guard an area, particularly as the level goes up. Excited. You guys are going to play some zone tonight. All right. So first thing we want to do, there's not going to be a lot of drills for you guys. Apologies because this is attacking zones, but can I just get 2 teams? One team in a 2-3 and the other team on offense. So I need a point guard at the top. Give me a 2 and a 3 on the wing. Can I get a 4 at the high post? The white team, yeah, just sit in a 2-3, a carnival zone. And let's have a 5-man on the block. Straight away, look at the body language. Oh, we're in a zone. All right, zone, this is about distorting the zone. How do we distort a zone? You're already in trouble, I can see it. All right, okay. When you're in man, you're in zone. When you're in zone, you're in man. So who you got? You gonna take the high post? Let's assume for the moment that you're a knockdown shooter. So are you, so are you. I mean, I'm not assuming, you are, right? We don't need 6 on the floor, so just, yeah, thanks. And you guys rotate yourself in, rotate yourself in. All right, first thing, how do we punch a hole in the zone? So you guys just lift up a little bit. Let's get a little bit enthused. Show me some arms like we're in a zone. Let's see how well you communicate first. First thing we want to do is we're going to shift the zone. So just kick it to the side. All right, just come back. You're going to learn something a little bit about me when we're playing, all right? This is not going to be a walkthrough for you. You guys are going to go. So get the ball back, kick it there, I want to see how quick you can close out. Go. That's better. All right, now when you do it, what do you say? You ball, 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 you're closing out. All right, straight away we've shifted the zone, okay? Now, to poke a hole in the zone, kick it to the high post. You're going to take that, are you? Kick it there. Oh, you can't be in two places at once. Go back. So straight away we're distorting the zone. That's a 3, yeah? And you're money from there, okay? Kick it back to the high post. All right, you're the 5. So you're going to go in, you're going to sit on this. All right, who you got? Oh, you got that now, have you? I thought you just had it. See what I mean? This is a zone. Oh, what about this? What about that? Go ahead, take that. All right, you got that? We play off the skip, go. All right, freeze. You're a 2, you're our quickest guy. So we're exploiting the scout. So we're going to do this. You're the quickest person on the floor. Now we're attacking a 3 or possibly a 4 man. So you're going off the bounce. So we're poking a hole, and this is what we talk about. We're going to crack the shell. So you're going to crack this. Crack the shell, fill behind. Yeah, okay, just come in. Corner drift for you. You're going to circle into the dunker spot. You're coming into the hole. So what we're doing is we're poking the holes in the zone through penetration off the bounce, penetration off the pass. All right? Go back, set it up again. Now that's just the first thing out of many things we can do against the zone. All right, this guy's the best shooter in Australia. So someone's got to take him. Who's it going to be? You want it? All right, kick it. Whack, there's a shot. Okay, kick it back. All right, got there on time. You didn't believe me. All right, the other thing we can do against the zone is zone shifts, a pump fake. All right, play this side to go that side. So what you're going to do is we're going to play this side to shift it back that side. All right, play that side, we're shifting back this side. Good, all right. The other thing we want to do against the zone is attack the short corner. So the short corner, you step out to the short corner. Yeah. Who's going to guard that? That's you. Passing the ball. All right. So now we've got this. Now you can dive on the rim. Or what we can do is you're going to exit out. Who you got now? You got no one, have you? And this is not a gripe on the defense, please. This is what happens against zones. All right. What we like to do is dribble exit. So we're going to drag you. So dribble exit out. You're coming into the short corner. Yep. Who you got? Kick it. Oh, okay. All of a sudden now we've dragged the 5 straight out of the hole. And I'm going to get to the 5 man in a minute, or the 5 person, sorry, in a minute, because this is an important part of attacking a zone. All right, but we've gone dribble exit. You've had to go with that because that's a little grey area there. You're now concerned with this. And now we've opened a hole up here for you to punch in and attack the zone. Okay? And the great thing about this offense and the poor thing about defending zones at times is everyone turns their head and it allows you to cut behind their head. So that second thing we do is called dribble exit. So we dribble exit and we're trying to drag people out of their position and create a disadvantage for the defense. So we're trying to get people to do things that they don't normally do. Go back, set it up. All right. Most zones, when you teach a zone, what do you tell your wing to do? So kick it here. Yeah. You come out. What do we normally tell our, just stay at the high post. What do we normally tell our wing to do? No, the defense, sorry. Come get this. Yeah, we call that a bump. All right. So we teach most teams will bump. All right. Very few teams will stay matched. Some of them do, but most teams, so you go and bump, and we bump you back to the elbow. So what we like to do is we will let them bump. So once we know a team's going to bump, so take it back there. So we can do this by shifts. Kick it, bump, yeah. Kick it back, yeah, you're going to take that, kick it, you're going out, freeze it there. We're tacking off the short corner. Who you got? Exactly right. So we're doing it off a shift. So you got it in the short corner. You have to play that. He's a good shooter, remember. Go out. We're laying that up on the rim. So that's just very, very simple as it gets, but we're just using it to distort the zone. All right? Go back again. So that's the second thing. The third thing, we're shifting and then we're short corner, diving our big. So that's just simple high-low action. Okay? The other thing we can do is we can bury. So we're going to bury you a little bit because most coaches will say, oh, if it's above the foul line, you're going to come. If it's below the foul line, that's your responsibility, right? So we're going to sink you a little bit. Yeah, right to here. Go. Whose area is that? Ooh, it's a little bit grey area, right? Okay, yeah, good job. Short corner. You got to come. Kick it. You're on the rim. You're lifting. Okay? So what happens a lot is we get this. I'll play your spot. We get this, you pass it to me, you sink down, and all I got to do, and the hardest thing in the game, and I wasn't great at this, I played 42 games in the NBL, should have played 142 if I invested some time in the weight room and didn't go surfing all the time. You're sinking down, what you got to do is watch the defense. Very few players watch the D, all they get consumed is with their own numbers on their own team. So now I'm going like that, all I'm doing is watching you, whack, there you go. There's a 3 ball. Now, when you shoot that, what's one of the hardest things to do out of a zone? Rebound, 100%. It's really difficult to rebound out of a zone. So we want to engender the will for our players when they shoot. They are Steph Curry. Your light is greener than green against the zone. So as soon as you catch it and you're open, that's money, whack, because we're swooping on the glass. And we whisper to all our other players, it's coming off, get on the glass, okay? All right, so that's very simple. Zone shift into short corner, high-low. Simple stuff. Just bring it back a little bit. All right. Another thing we do, oh, that's what I was talking about. Can digress, by the way. Kick it. Yeah, go bump. All right, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna send you to an on ball, but you're going to slip to the corner. You're the 5, yeah? So you're going to come and set this on ball, you're just going to wait. We're going to let them bump, we're going to slip you out to the corner. Remember, you're a great shooter, all right? Yeah, you're in trouble. All right, so you're going to space the floor, we're going to sprint our 5 person over and set an on ball. Who you got? Now here's what I was alluding to before. The hardest thing, and you're going to find this out really quickly, when you play a 2-3 zone, what do you do with your 5? What are your rules for the 5-man? Now, it's a question that's very difficult to answer, even with us. What are we going to do with the 5? Well, what are we going to do with the 5? Are you going to guard the on ball? That's your man, right? Or person, sorry. Yeah. You come out and guard it. All right. You come and set that pick. You're cracking the shell. We've got our guard now going against the 5. You're setting that pick. You're rolling hard on the rim. Who's going to catch you? It ain't going to be this one. Huh? You're going to catch? All right. Yeah. Now we're playing with the corner. All right. Now these schemes, I mean, we had video this morning. We wrestle with these schemes. Every team does it. We're wrestling with it all the time. But if you can deal with disadvantage, you're on the right track. But it's about us creating this advantage, all right? So this is, we call this a hand drag. So go back into your 5 spot. You've already slipped to the corner. You've got the ball. Sprint out and set that on ball. Yeah. Now most teams will sit that big back because they're not ready for it. Because you're circling out behind a head, all right? Set that pick, and when we set screens, go back. 4 S's, all right? When we're screening, you got the basketball, you got to set them up, all right? You got to wait for the screen, so bury your hips into it, like that, get a good screening angle, separation. And the 4th S is Score. Think score when you come off it. All right? You think score all the time. Because instinctively, if you're coming off, I'm scoring, great things start to happen. All right? Okay. Now, most teams will sit that back because A, they're too slow, lazy, not prepared for it. All right? So as you set that pick, you're going to come, right? Come off. I'll play you for a sec. So set this pick. Yeah, I'm coming off. Now you're coming. Now I'm distorting the zone. You're gone. All right? So now, because I'm coming off at speed, I'm thinking score and I'm going to attack you. Good spacing. Where do we want you? Dead corner. And you're locked and loaded. You're ready to go because you're getting a shot. Okay? Because as I come off and go whack, who you got? You have to go. You go into that bites, whack, that's a shot. Now, if at your level, if you don't have great shooters, or that's not a shooter, that's fine, all right? You're on the rim. Okay, so that goes. Now you've got a 5-person, you have to go, right? That's your player. Because when you're in zone, you're in man. You have to guard someone. Now you're just going to attack that. And you're just going at the rim. Corner drift, you could be on the rim, you get to a hot spot. Good with that? So we call that a hand drag. A hand drag is hand spacing. All right, so we've got dead corners, 2 wings. We're sprinting out into the on-ball. We call that a hand drag. Good with that? So that's hand drag. So that's the 4th thing we do to exploit a zone. Come back out the top. All right. Straight away, you're starting to bite now, aren't you? All right, and that's good. And this can be like just piggy shooting. We do a drill called piggy shooting, which I can show you later. You can just start creeping, and that's just a simple shot for you, right? So now you have to start coming. So let's just have a look. You kick that, you got to go. In that bump, you get to the short corner. What are you doing? Yeah, you're flashing straight into the elbow spot. Yeah, you've got good spacing. That doesn't have to be an on-ball, all right? That can just be a straight flash, kick it, jumper, turn, finding shooters, all right? Pretty simple stuff. Come back out. All right. Other thing we like to do against the zone is we shift it, so we'll get a shift, kick it, yeah, kick it back, yeah, all right. What we're going to do is set an elbow on ball. Again, what are you going to do with your 5? Who's going to guard the 5? Who's going to guard the pick and roll? Come and set an elbow on ball. So just right there, yep. You're coming off this. As this is happening, you get dead corner. So you're coming off this. You're going to flash into the mid-post region. So you're going to drag this. 100% you can shoot it if you're open, and you will be open at times, but you want to try and use a bit of clock at times. You're going to flash into this. All right. You're going to start in the corner, and you're going to lift. All right. So as you flash, that's right. Who's going to guard the 5? So you've coming off. Go back actually, because you're gone. You've been picked. All right. Come off this. Yep. Flash the 5. Kick it to the 5 in the mid post. All right. So you're going to drag this right to this lane line. You've got to come with it because that's a shooter. So in a real game, you're out like, you're tagging this. You're seeing the 1.5. So you've got it here now. You've got the 5. All right. You're in the corner. You're going to lift. Who you got? Don't know. Okay. Now, if on that catch, if you go to skip it, that's a shooter. This is Adelaide like to run this, and it's a great offense. It's nearly impossible to stop if you do it right. Okay. That's a shooter lifting out of the hole. All right. You go. What spot are you? You're the 5, or the 4 or the 5. What spot are you? You're the 1 or the 2. So we've got a 4 or a 5 with a 1 or a 2. So you just dive down the hole. All right? And that's how we distort it. So we're creating mismatches through the scout. If we're smart and we're organised, and it's very simple to do. Let's go back. Let's run that again. Let's see how you guys go, because I know you're standing around. Probably want to hoop. Let's see if you can run it. Here we go. Dive. Good. There you go. Good. Yeah, let's swap it over. Let's see how smart you are, White. See if you can run it. You can set that elbow any side you want. So what you're going to do, whatever side you want to set it, let's just say you set it this side, you're going to get into the dunker's spot. All right, this is called the dunker's spot. So you're going to get into that for obvious reasons. So as that elbow goes, yeah, I'll play your spot. As that goes, what I'm doing is I'm flashing to drag you. You're coming with me. Yeah, post entry. I hope that person's out. There you are. Nice, good. Now I got you. Now you're just down on the rim. You're down on the rim. I can dribble exit, pocket pass, shooter, post up. Okay, very simple. Good, White. Swap it over. Yellow again. All right, let's see if we can do it out of a shift. So come back, start up here. I like to, when we're playing and when we're practicing, I like to simulate it as quick as much as I can. So just come from the half court, yeah, go. Get a shift, get a shift. All right, yeah. Kick it back, yeah. Kick it back to the wing, plenty of time, yeah. Kick it back, give me an elbow on ball, yeah. All right, go back. So you got to read this. Let's just set it this side. Old mate was a little asleep in the 5 spot. Come and set it this side. Let's see if we can go at it. We're live, go. Good, shooter in the corner. There you go, yep. High, low. It's an easy game. It's a real easy game, okay? So all we're doing is just distorting through those principles, shifts, short corners, elbow on balls, high-low flashes, working on the scout, okay? All right. Couple of quick hitters for you, all right? This is called shallow, all right? So what we're going to do is we're going to dribble at the shooter. We're going to dribble at the shooter, all right? So you're the shooter? Yeah, yeah you are, of course you are. Dribble at the shooter, you're going to shallow cut back to the top. You're going to shallow cut back to the top. All right, yeah, good. As you catch it, yeah, no, we're good, we're good. All right, what we're going to do now is we're going to screen the back side of the zone. All right, we're going to screen the back side of the zone. So as you kick it, all right, so we shallow, kick it back. What spot are you? You're the 5. We're going to get the 5, you're going to dive. 5 man, you're going to lift. 2 man, you're going to screen the back side of the zone. Kick it, you're the facilitator here. Now we're going to flare the shooter. So you're screening the back side of that zone. Screen the back side, screen the back side. You're not getting through that. That's a good pick, right? Lay some wood on that. Whack. Not too hard. Okay? Now we're like this. Now, if you are good enough to get through, who gets the ball? Do you think? Let me play your spot. Let me play your spot. Yeah, so you got it. Screen the backside. Screen the backside. You're flashing into that hole. So if you get through, whack, there we go. All right, so that's like a quick hitter against the zone. We called that shallow. I hope none of these coaches are watching this for tomorrow. All right, here's another one. This is an old play from North Carolina. It's called Fox. It was after Rick Fox. So this is a lob play against the zone. So what we're going to do is, again, kick it to the person we want to lob. You want to lob? Okay. Kick it back. Kick it back. All right. Now, after we kick it to the person that we want to lob, all right, what you're going to do, you're going to start down low, sorry. You're starting down low, so we start both our bigs low. All right. What you're going to do is you're going to flash to the middle and you're going to drag this person. All right. You're going to drag this person with you. As that happens, so you have to drag and you're posting up the score. As that happens, you're going to screen this low person. While this action's happening, the ball's getting reversed. Yeah. You're trucking down the middle. Kick it. You've got to screen that. You've got to drag this and there is a hole down the middle here that you can drive a Mack truck through. Okay, so we called that Fox. We call that Fox. So any questions so far?
How do you change things for different formation zones?
Good point. Good point. You guys set up a 1-2-2. So you just get a 1-2-2. All right. What's the, where's the obvious holes to punch against the 1-2-2? What's that? Baselines, yeah. The issue with a 1-2-2 is on the baselines, we've got our 4 and our 5 who traditionally don't have great lateral quickness, all right? And the other one is the high post. So who's going to take the high post? I'll take your silence as we don't know. And a lot of the time, who is going to take the high post? What we do if we play a 1-2-2 is we just match. We go pretty much man with our bigs in the 1-2-2. And I know this is attacking a zone, but what we do is kick it. What we try and get you to do at most times, providing there's a match there, we keep you, the person at the point, in line with the level of the ball. So if the ball goes to the corner, step someone out to the corner. So when it's on the side, we're pretty much in a 3-2, or if it gets sucked down deeper, and providing there's personnel here, we try and stay in line with the level of the ball. But it poses massive problems, a 1-2-2. Take it back. All right, obviously right now, your job, if we were defending, would be to try and get it out of this middle third. But most teams don't do it, so you're wide open. Go ahead. Who's going to take that? Yeah, you're all in trouble. Okay, so we want to, against a 1-2-2, we really want to try and attack the high post. Okay, the other thing we can do is the same thing. Attack the short corner, kick it. Yeah, you're going, short corner, you're diving on the rim, you're lifting into a hot spot, you're getting into a hot spot as well. Okay, one of the advantages of a 1-2-2 is the elbow on ball is a little bit easy to counteract. So set the 1-2-2 up. However, if you roll hard on the rim and your first 2 steps out of the on ball, so if you're the bigs, you teach, once I set that on ball, my first 2 steps, so drop my hips, first 2 steps out of the on ball, normally give you the value that you want. All right, set the elbow on ball. Yeah, this one's a little bit more tricky because you're a guard and you can switch onto this. So you go, yeah, you've got to seal that and roll hard down on the rim. And that's it. You're naturally getting to your spacing into a hot spot. All right, we good? You'll probably lift because your job, D-trans, which we just saw, so you'll probably be safety. Okay, let's come back, set that up again. All right, let's go to the other side this time. Come and set this elbow on ball. Yeah, go. Drift to the corner, roll hard out of it, lifting up. So we're trying to get this action of rolling, lifting, rolling, lifting. Good? So there's, 6 or 7 things we do. Let me just check if I've got any other little nuggets in there. Shallow. Dribble exit. So pretty much what I've gone through there is pretty much how we attack a zone. The most important thing with it is that you're organised through it and you sort of know it's coming. So a couple of key indicators to know there's a zone is you kick it and get some cutting action straight away. So if you kick it, get some cutting action, you're good. You know if people stay in garden area, you know they're in a zone and you're good. All right, and then you just get organised out of it. All right, but pretty much we like just to run a man set against the zone. We really engender the will for our players to crack the shell and not be overly conservative against it. And yeah, we go from there. That hand drag I showed you, let them bump. So if you can try and pick up the rules through a scout, let them bump, and then you really just distort it that way. So that's the way we roll. We don't get in a lot of zone. But really, it was a pleasure to come and thank you. Thanks for having me, and it's great to be here.